the most powerful house in America.
A place where presidents live, where wars are planned, where history is written. But behind the cameras, behind the speeches, behind the bright white walls, there are stories so dark. Many people refuse to talk about them. Tonight, we uncover the terrifying history of the White House, building filled with secrets, deaths, fear, and ghost stories that still haunt people in this day. Because, according to workers, guards, and even president themselves, sometimes the White House doesn't feel empty at night. It all started long before modern America. In 1814, during the burning of White House, British soldiers invaded Washington and set the White House on fire. Flames consumed the building, smoke filled the halls, furniture melted, walls collapsed, and for hours, America's most important building burned in darkness. Some historians say the emotional scar of that night never left. Workers later reported hearing footsteps in empty corridors, opening doors by themselves. But that was only the beginning. Over the years, death followed the White House. Presidents lost their children inside those walls. Families grieved in silence. Funerals were held in rooms now visited by tourists. One of the most tragic stories came from President Abraham Lincoln. During the Civil War, his young son Willie became seriously ill inside White House. Then he died. Lincoln was devastated. Witnesses claimed he was broken by grief, unable to sleep. He would wander in the halls at night. But after Lincoln's assassination in 1865, the ghost stories become even more darker. Because of decades, people claimed they still saw him. First Lady Grace reportedly she saw Lincoln's shadow standing near a window. Then British Prime Minister Churchill encountered Lincoln's ghost after stepping out of a bath. Even staff members claimed to hear knocks on doors from empty rooms. Some describe a tall figure wearing black, watching silently from hallways before disappearing into darkness. Whether true or not, the story spread fear across generations, and many White House workers avoided certain rooms late at night. But ghosts weren't the only darkness hidden there. The White House has also witnessed terrifying moments in real life. Presidents received death threats constantly. Intruders attempting to break inside. Armed men approached the gates. And during national crisis, the building transferred into a fortress, especially after the attacks of September 11 attacks. Security tightened everywhere. Underground tunnels and emergency bunker became the center of countless conspiracy theories. Some believe there are secret rooms the public has never seen. Others claim classified operation happened beneath the building for decades. No one knows the full truth. Maybe that exactly how it was meant to be. But perhaps the darkest part of the White House isn't the ghost, it's the pressure inside those walls. Leaders decide wars, nuclear weapons, nuclear responses, and the fate of millions of people. Every mistake can change history forever. Some presidents reportedly suffer from anxiety and depression and complete exhaustion while living there. Imagine trying to sleep, knowing the entire world is watching you, knowing one phone call could start a war. Today, tourists walk through parts of White House, smiling for photos. But when the light go out, the atmosphere changes. Silent hallways, old wooden floor cracking in darkness, portraits staring from the wall, and the guards patrolling empty corridors at 3 a.m. Some says the White House is a symbol of power. Others believe it's one of the most haunted buildings in America. And maybe both are true, because history leaves scars, and some buildings never forget. Even today, millions of people see the White House as a symbol of leader. Behind the cameras, behind the speeches, and behind those famous white walls, there are stories of darkness, stress, anxiety. The White House changes at night because some buildings never forget what happened inside them.